So, yeah, see, that's also what these walls are for. It's to make sure that, like, this doesn't happen to us and we're stuck in, like, indoors and not able to, like, relatively get ourselves fed. Because I would like to know what happened. Why are they looking like this? So, like, if I form a caravan... Curry is worth one... Holy shoot, no. So, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of, like, jazz that we can do when it comes to, like, actually going into the world and doing stuff. But the thing is that, like, one, I don't have the food reservations in order to actually, like... If anything, we could take a bunch of pessimon. They last, like, years. But it's refrigerated right now. And our simple meat is relatively whittling away. Oh, look, we also have another steam geyser over here. That would be nice, too. Like, if anything, if I knew what these guys were selling, would be a completely different story. Because, you know, for one, I don't know what they're selling. And I don't want to make a trip over there only to find out that they don't have it. And if anything, like, it's not like there's anybody that I relatively want to go. What is that number? Why is that number there? The 544. Like, if I were to send somebody out, it would have to be somebody who isn't doing anything important. Ditcher. Enma. I don't want to send Akio, though, because Akio is doing stuff. And Ditcher is kind of our hunter. So they can't be necessarily too far away. And then, like, there's all the other things that could possibly happen on the travels, too. Like them getting sick and not having actually a doctor. Perry, Perry, rest until healed, please. Like, you're still injured. I'd rather you not take that risk. But, I think that's the thing I need. Unless I actually, like, start digging just about everything. In hopes and praying to find some component. I don't know if I like that idea. Because if we dig into, like, the wrong place, the wrong time... I guess we all know, like, the stuff that's in here... Actually, it's stupid, but that could work. We could relatively, like, set up some turrets, like, right here. And when whatever's in here comes out, we have all these turrets shooting at it, but it's gonna be really powerful, and I don't know how many turrets I'm gonna need. But we do have a lot of firepower. Because I believe that, like... anything that's techie can be disassembled into components. Cougars. They're not gonna be able to get through this wall. Ha! I was about to say, are those our guys? The only thing I have to worry about is if one of our guys actually goes out there and, you know, tries to hunt. In which this case, we are not allowing any outside access. So, yeah, see, that's also what these walls are for. It's to make sure that, like, this doesn't happen to us and we're stuck in, like, indoors and not able to, like, relatively get ourselves fed. So that is very much good. And then we just relatively build. That's all that we can do. But the things that we want to build are not so easily built. Bench. Do we have that? No. Are there any ship parts that are left? Like those really big green things, because I think that those also like carry components. So it just takes a little bit of looking for something along those lines. And these are just steel slag chunks. I thought I heard, like, shooting of some kind. I don't see anything that relatively could be deconstructed, sadly. And I would very much like it if there was, but there isn't. Yeah, we're kind of stuck in, like, this type of dilemma where we need that, you know, component, but there ain't really ways for us to do it unless we actually, like, leave the safety of our area. And if we send people out, you know, that's also like us leaving ourselves just ever so slightly defenseless. But I think it's also worth that, and I also don't want to, like, go the route of these cougars right now. Because if we do, and we lose somebody, I'm going to be really sad. And they're very angry. I don't want them to be angry. Please don't be angry with me. And I don't see any other way for us to relatively get them other than to trade. Okay, you know what? The way that I see it, Pessimon is very good. We need a miner. I think Akio is a relatively decent miner. It's raining. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll equip Akio with, like, that revolver, and then, like, we'll send Akio and Ditcher to see into, like, a relatively, an area that is supposedly, like, you know, dense with jazz. It can be smelted to recover steel. I don't want to recover steel, though. That's, like, the only way that I relatively see this working, is if we, like... Harry, where are you? Are you still... You know what? Fine. If you wanna, like, hurt yourself, be my guest. He's just wandering. Okay. So, we're just going to... Let's see. Shrubland. Saying that we're in a temperate forest. I don't want them gone for too long. And it's not like I actually have anybody who can very well, you know. But what is the safest place for us to go? Because we don't want to go there. That's an outpost. But there's nothing relatively, like, over here, I would think. Will it tell us if it has components? If it can tell us, like, what has, like, components, I think I'd be a little bit more... I think that this area has caves. Okay, so we're going to forge a caravan. We're gonna get Accio, Ditcher. We won't take Ludwig. We'll take some... If we take it all, we have 9 days worth of food. So I think that will take about 255, 229. We'll take a couple of those. Take a little bit of herbal medicine. Why are there like 3 different like herbal medicines though? That seems weird. And then we'll just relatively like take some of these just in case, I guess. Question mark? And like this is like the first time I'm actually using this.